Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Abraham Kumar Soni, and today in this particular video I'm going to demonstrate yet interesting project, which is a research paper management analysis intelligence system. Today in this rapidly growing world, researchers are overwhelmed by the scientific literatures across different domain, including healthcare, business, etc. They are even a struggles to find the best research paper, and also having difficulties to understand the concept in a less amount of time. So me as AI engineers has come with the solution of it. They don't have to, they no longer have to invest a lot of time researching the relevant paper and understanding their concept. So I build a research paper management analysis intelligence systems that will let the researcher queries for the paper. The ArXiv will fetch the relevant research paper, top relevant research papers, and displays to them. Once they will select their relevant papers, then the RAG architecture will start, and based on that, it will provide the accurate and the relevant answers to them. Let me share my screen to see it in action. So in order to complete this project, we need to have your API key. So here in my cases, um, I use the Gemini because it is free, and that's why I use it. So in our first steps to get my API key in these cells, I have to write the command and import the .env to load it. And this is where I am importing, this is where I am extracting the um, relevant research papers with the titles, authors, published summary along with the URL. So once they will hit, once the researchers will query about their research paper, it will process and finds the relevant research paper. For in case of me, here I have written the machine learning in healthcare. So based on that, it finds the URLs with titles and the authors about, and the published date, right? Along with that, it also provides the summary of it. This repeats with the all top five results, right? And then with that URLs, I am converting into the PDF, a PDF format, and that PDF format that PDF will be will follow the RAG architectures. So here, firstly, we need to load the loader using PyPDF loader. So here it loaded and extract all those informations written in the PDF and stored it into the doc variable. And since the all information, so the all text cannot be proceed simultaneously, so we need to divide it into multiple chunks so that retrieving informations would be very easy. Think of it like retrieving any a specific concept from your entire chapter. Going through the entire chapters would be very tedious task, while there would be a summary paper there. Every sections would be written there, and through that you can find it easily. That's why this is exactly what recursive text splitter does. It it makes the retrieving task easier, right? So here I'm using the recursive text placer with the chunk size of 100,000 and overlapping of 200, and then again storing into the documents after splitting that document, right? And even after that, splitting, so model, so in for further steps, we have to create the embeddings. Once we'll create the embeddings, there should be one place to store it. So in case of me, I use the fires to fast retrievers and the lightweight, and again transform the vector data stores into the retriever, right? And that retriever I am also sending one prompt, which is basically the guiding the LLM that you are an expert analysis research assistant. Answer the following questions based on the provided context, right? And that, and in order to do that, in first steps, we have to certify it in order to use the Gemini, Google generative AI. So here I have imported that from LangChain, right? Now, here in this code, I am kind of getting API key from this .env. This is the more professional way to secure your API key, and also use the LLM. The model name is Gemini 2.5 Flash, right? And here I'm also invoking some message to check whether the LLMs is working fine. So in case of me, it was working fine. Now, in a further process from LangChain classifiers, we have to import the stuff document chain and LLM, right? Because we from the document chains we are going to create a stuff document chains, and there would be and one LLM and the LLMs along with the prompt, and that document chain will be ready, right? And once the document chain will be relieved, then we also have to create a retrieval chains which will contain your retrievals and your document chains. What document chains contains? Document chains contains our LLM along with the prompt, and these retrieval chains contains the retrievals, LLMs, and the prompt, right? And once we will invoke any message, once I will invoke any message, it will retrieve through the first task will be retriever. So retriever will retrieve the relevant chunks content, right? And that chunks contents will be again passed through the document chains. What is document chains? So here the LLMs, right? So that contents will pass to the LLMs along with that prompt. And these times, instead of passing all those um, contents, we are passing to only relevant content based on the user's output, right? And here we can ask any question. So once we invoke these inputs will be converted into the embedding format, and that embedding format will go to the vector data stores, find the most similar content chunks, then that chunks along with the every information that they have, it will be extracted, the query will be extracted, and the prompt. These three terms will go to the LLMs, and then LLMs will have um, lesser, what do I say? Lesser contents to proceed, and that will be processed by the LLMs and give output, right? And that is exactly what I have uh, transformed it into the Streamlit UI that looks like this. So once we'll run it, in order to run it, I'll write the entire code, how it can be run. So I have already run it. So in order to run it, we have to give the commands to my command prompt, which is streamlit run.py. Once we'll run it, it will give the URL, and that URL is nothing but this. That's URL is nothing but this. So here I want to ask one questions, machine learning in healthcare. Once we'll search it, it will find the relevant number of results. Give me a moment, it will search it. So here as you can see, the top five search result is in front of you. Now researchers needs to go through it wisely. Is that relevant or not based on their based on their requirement? They need to go through it. So every retrieve URLs or the research papers has the author name, published, and the summary along with the PDF URL. And once they will find the relevant research paper, they just have to click on the search, select this paper, and they need to just come. They just need to switch this ask questions tab. Now this will start processing, and it will let you ask any questions based on it. So before going ahead, let me show you what this research paper exactly look like. Once you'll click it, so the changing data sources in the age of machine learning or official statistic. So now if you research this paper, now you can read it out, and if you have any confusions, then you can ask to it. For in case of me, I'm going to ask you the types cause of changing data source. Um, so let me ask you this concept. What is concept drift if it has happened? So I'll have to go through the ask tab, and there just have to ask the what is concept drift. What is concept drift? Now once you'll ask this and send to this, it will follow the rack architectures. Now it has started processing, and now it has given me the answer. Now you can wisely go through it once and look for whether it is hallucinated or not. So it has given me the accurate answer based on the concept. It means that underlying pattern in a relationship in the data may change over times, which leads the model determine whatever it is. So here you can see concept is related to the change data relationship between train and test. This is the exactly here from here it is basically getting the informations and giving answer. And you can even clear the chat, and you can ask multiple questions over here. For example, you can ask even more questions to it. It will also get stored into this session memory sessions, and will keep your chat intact until unless you don't leave this conversation, right? So this is the entire uh, this is how it helps um, to the researchers to find the relevant research papers, and while reading them out, if they have any kind of confusions, and if they want to summarize it, they can just talk to it. They can literally talk to it. That will help them to save their times, and make their life easier, and findings the relevant content should be very easy for them. So this is how it looks like. So if you have any questions or any suggestions to give me, please feel free to give me reaching me out. I have even stored, and I have even pushed it into the GitHub. You can clone it and try using it. In case of any trouble sort, you can reach me out. I have given my email ID as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you have um, enjoyed it. Thank you.